Happy holidays, everybody. My name is Robert Barron, and I am the facilities coordinator here at the Homestead Museum. And I'm coming to you on this lovely day from our beautiful demonstration vineyard. Happen to be in the middle of two rows of grapes, our Merlot and our Cab, which are absolutely perfect for what we're going to be talking about today. And today's topic is going to be mulled wines. As we get closer to that holiday season, people are always asking me, what is mulled wine and how do I make it? Well, we're going to take the mystery out of that a little bit today. But first, since we are a history museum, we're going to give you a little background on mulled wine. It actually started back in the 2nd century with the Greeks and Romans, and it was basically a way for them not to waste wine. As some of you may know, when you leave wine out a little too long, it doesn't necessarily taste very good anymore. So what the Romans would do is they said, well, if we add some sugar, maybe some honey, and some spices to it, we can even make it last longer. It also was used in the winter, strictly just as a way for them to warm themselves up. It kind of died out a little bit, that until about the late 1500s. And in Britain, we began to see the reemergence of mulled wine, especially in a cookbook called The Good Housewife's Jewel that was printed in 1596. They make tons of mentions of mulled wines, and again, a variety of different recipes. We also did have to give Charles Dickens a little bit of credit, because he wrote this little book called Christmas Carol in 1843, and he actually makes mention of mulled wine, and he calls it the smoking bishop. And ever since then, mulled wines have always been associated with the holiday season. So what do we need to make mulled wine? Very, very easy to do. The first thing you can do is actually pick up some ready-made mulling spices. These are the best, especially if you don't want to use the whole bottle of wine, because these are just like little tea bags, and you would just warm some wine up. Don't boil it, because you don't want to lose the alcohol in it, and you add a little sugar to it, and then you'll add one of these mulling spice packets to it and steep it just like you would a normal cup of tea. The other option is you can take a full bottle of very inexpensive red wine. I would recommend using a Merlot. They tend to be a little bit sweeter. Adding some sugars, some beautiful spices like anise, cinnamon, some cardamom, maybe even a little bit of clove. Never use the powdered clove though, because we do need to be able to strain it out. Bring it up to just a simmer, and 2 or 3 hours. Some people even do it in slow cookers or crock pots, and it can be refrigerated and rewarmed. And if you want to add something really special to it, you can actually add a little bit of port or a little bit of brandy to it. I drink mulled wine all winter long. It's not just a Christmas thing or a holiday thing for me, but we'll be sharing a little bit of a recipe with you at the end of this, and hopefully you all have a wonderful holiday, and we look forward to seeing you back here at the museum when we open.